Welcome to Shivering Timbers Dojo. Tonight we're going to finish out our Orange Belt Tip 5 with the legs. We're going to do the gyaku, osoto, gari, gaeshi, ichi. Essentially, this is from a reverse osoto gari. It is, a lot of you may know this, so you're going to look at it and say, oh, that's uchimata. And it's very similar to an uchimata, just with a wrap up to the shoulder. In any case, it's a fairly solid throw to get somebody quick with, and we're going to show you how to get out of it, again, with a arm lock, and then when the arm lock doesn't work, into a throw. So we're going to start with the cradle, and we're going to go into the same throw for them. Or really just, to be nice, a nice lock that you could turn into a throw. All right, so we're going to start with the first one from the reverse osoto gari. From the legs, this is gyaku, osoto gari, gaeshi, ichi. So she goes to throw what we call reverse osoto gari, gyaku, osoto gari. So comes in, and her goal is to sweep this leg and throw. All right. I'm going to stop her. I'm going to put her in the cradle. Go ahead. Other side. Now let's talk about this cradle. Cradle, everybody will say, but if they just put their arm down and step around, they get out of it. And that's true. The way to make the cradle work is to dislocate the shoulder and throw them in the very beginning. This is not a lock that is meant to hold somebody for long term. This is a lock meant to disable immediately. So we have to be very, very careful. So she comes in, I step back to take my foot away from getting swept. I open my hand and come up under here, and she will tap. Now, get out. Wait. Turn towards me. There. That's the only way to get out. She can eventually get there if you give them enough time. Most people don't know how to get out of it, and you've already cranked it. We will work on what if they get out in the very next video. Side. Comes in, I step back, and I crank it in here. Yeah. And you will notice here, come here. I was being mean there. I kept my hand up and inside and didn't let her turn back out.
It's mean.
It is. And again, fully on, knock the leg out from under him, drop him on that shoulder and dislocate that thing. But for right now, just for Orange Belt, we're just going to hold it and let them tap. One more time. She comes in, I hold it and let him tap, and that's good enough. Now, I am big and she is small. However, I guarantee that when she puts the cradle on me, it absolutely works. But she's going to use her whole body to do it, isn't she? So I'm going to come in, I'm going to shoot inside, I'm going to step. Oh God, yeah. There we go. Now, her goal is to keep my arm bent and not straight. If it's straightened out, it really is not effective. Let him get that arm bent and then crank it. It's all about timing. The proper I die. You ready? There it is. Yeah, that's good. All right, other side. Again, if I shoot right here and she goes, go ahead. She's got nothing. So you have to wait until they get here to shoot here, and then it's time. Make them regret. Again, from here, push that forward. Push. Oh, yeah. There you go. Other side, you're going to push that elbow forward and really get it. It works even on a big guy. Push that elbow forward. Push. Yeah. Every time. So even a small person, if you really drive that elbow forward, it's really driving, and it's increasing the turn. Less pain, more pain. Less pain, more pain. So drive that elbow forward and give them more pain. When they come up, if I step back here, straighten that arm out. That's kind of painful, but not really. So if I step back and keep that bent, there's an immediate responsive ouch. I like that. Again, this is the gyaku, osoto gari, gaeshi. From the legs, this is gyaku, osoto gari, gaeshi, ni. In the previous one, as she went to throw me, with the reverse osoto gari, or as you might call an uchimata with a funny grip. I stepped back and I put her here. But this time, she knows how to escape that. She's coming to there, right? So here. So we're going to prevent that. So she comes in, I go, escapes. I just come to the other side and immediately drop down with the elbow bridge. You will notice I have the same grip. I could throw a reverse osoto gari. I absolutely could. But for right now, I'm just going to lock it up in that sort of shoulder bridge or elbow bridge if they slide out, either one. And really just lock them down and take them to the ground, to a position. This is a position that I can really hold them from, unlike the cradle. Okay. Come here, it didn't work. I come here, down we go. That lovely shoulder lock. Again, I still have to step back, but she's coming around. It didn't work. So she steps around to get out of the cradle. I got to get here faster. Yeah, because she's just coming around the other side. She could hit me. She could put me back in the same lock and try to throw me again. If I didn't get the cradle right. Now, if I get the cradle right and dislocate in the first hit, this is all moot. But sometimes things don't work. Life doesn't always go like we plan it. Now, again, I'm very big, so maybe I can resist the cradle from her, right? So, come in. I'm gonna resist the cradle. So she comes in here. Oh, yep. Good. Very good. Other side. I resist the cradle. Oh, right to there. Oh, very good. Now let's talk about this shoulder bridge here she just did. And do it again. We're going to show what we're doing. Yes? Boom. She steps out. Now when I get to shoulder bridge, I don't want it up here. Oh my goodness. I have made a terrible mistake if I put the arm up here, because now she got me by the head. Life is bad. So when she shoots in and I come in and she comes in and I get that shoulder bridge, I want to keep this thing down low. I want her arm locked by my shoulder. I want to lock this in. Now get up and grab me. Yeah. I'm going to put that pressure on. I'm going to say, no. Try the other side. It didn't work there. So again, I've got this in tight into my own arm, so she can't reach over, reach around. I've got it blocked. There's not much she can do. So remember, that shoulder bridge, really lock that thing down here. If you make that mistake here, they're going to grab you around the neck and life's going to get real bad real quick. So a small person is going to make darn sure she gets that low so she can pull me over. Yes? Alrighty. So, come in here, go through. Oh, it didn't work. Comes there, and she gets that thing, not up here, down the, oh yes, there we go. As high as you want to grab it. You can't grab it high. You got to grab it low. That makes all the difference in the world. So that was Tedori Jujitsu Orange Belt Tip 5, finished out from the legs with the reverse osoto gari, or, uchimata from a funny grip, however you want to call it. Point being, cradle works. Cradle will hit people off guard. They don't expect it, not ready for it, but it is absolutely a transitory hold. It is a temporary hold. It is something to hurt them and throw them from, not to hold them for any long stretch of time. As we saw, the second version, if the cradle doesn't work, then we go into the shoulder bridge, and absolutely from the shoulder bridge you can hold a person, and you can either transition to a throw, you can transition to more involved ground techniques, whatever you want to do, take them down and really gain control and keep control of the situation. But don't discount the cradle. Be very, very careful when you're practicing this. Practice with some resistance, but absolutely be very careful with that cradle. It happens fast. If you still don't like it, well, come to class, see what's going on, see what you don't like. Other than that, stay safe. Thanks.